Alright, hey guys, I'm CCG back in the video. With this video, we're going over new Crystron support. So this is a pretty interesting one just because Crystron really hasn't gotten any support in a really long time. So it's really cool to see this direct line of support here. And we're going to get started here with Crystron Tristalos, which is level 2 water machine tuner effect monster. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can special summon one Crystron monster from your deck, except for this card. Then immediately after its effect resolves, you can synchro summon one machine monster using that monster you control. So that's pretty cool. This is going to give you a way to synchro summon during your opponent's turn relatively easily, and you can also special summon out from your Crystron monster from your deck, get that out, immediately synchro summon with it. Pretty productive. Then you can banish this card from your grave and destroy one synchro monster you control, then special summon two Crystron monsters from your deck, and also you cannot special monsters for the rest of the turn except for machine monsters. That's great. If you use up your Crystron monsters or the synchro monsters effect, then you can just pop it, get out two other Crystron monsters, and then synchro summon into something else, trigger its effect there. So it seems like a pretty good first monster as a new form of support. It gives you a way to interact with your opponent. You can also wait on what special summon you want to go into. Pretty nice, I think, as the first card here. And then here we have Crystron Sulfode Ho, which is a level 5 water machine effect monster. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can target one Crystron card you control, destroy it, then special summon this card. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except for machine monsters. So this is more like conventional with the Crystron effects. Usually you're going to be popping a Crystron monster you control. This one here is going to be a Crystron card you control. Pop it, then you can special summon this card out. So great way to just get this thing out. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send up to two Crystron cards with different names from your deck to the grave, except for this card. So if this card is normal or special summon, you can send up to two Crystron cards with different names from your deck to the grave. So obviously you're going to be popping one of your Crystron cards, get this out, and then pitch two things to the grave, activate their effects. It looks like you can get a lot of value out of it. Seems like a decent monster as well. And here we have a new synchro monster. So this is the Crystron Elaskeltelis, which is a level 7 water machine synchro effect monster with 2600 attack, 2100 defense. If this card, it just requires one tuner, one non-tuner, so it's generic. If this card is synchro summon, you can add one Crystron card from your grave or banishment to your hand. So there is the Crystron synchro monster that's able to banish something. So being able to just banish a card from there, banish potentially one of your own cards in order to get it back using this card, it can be potentially relevant. But obviously you can use one of their graveyard effects, banish it, and then use that in order to get the Crystron card back. Monsters your opponent control lose 500 attack and defense, so it's a passive minus attack and defense. Seems okay. It's very small, but it can matter at times, especially if it's like a mirror match or the attacks match here. If this synchro summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Crystron monster from your grave or banishment. So again here, it's going to be playing around with the banishment or graveyard here, and being able to get out whatever Crystron monster you want after it's destroyed by a battle or card effect gives you a good amount of value. And here's the Crystron spell. This is Crystron Inclusion, which is a continuous spell. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn, and you can only use the third effect of this card's name once per turn. When this card resolves, you can add one Crystron card from your deck to your hand, except for this card. So that's always good to see. Activate a card, search any Crystron card from the deck, lets you go into whatever specific combo piece you need. The first time each of your Crystron monsters will be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed. So that's great, a first line of protection. Not going to be that crazy, but it's cool, it's just like a little bonus protection, just because being able to search whatever you want is pretty nice anyways. And then you can banish this card from your graveyard, and then target one Crystron monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So even better here, where you can use one of your Crystron cards. So we saw here with the Crystron Sulfode Ho that it lets you pop a Crystron card, which is nice because you could just pop this continuous spell and then use the effect here in order to banish this card from the grave, then target one Crystron monster in your grave and special summon it. So a lot of value this card can provide here. And then the final card is a trap, which is Crystron Cluster. It's a continuous trap. Crystron cards you control cannot be banished by your opponent's card effects, so it gives you some banish protection, and of course we do have our protection with this card with battle destruction, at least for one time, so that can be pretty cool. And then you can target one face-up card in the field, or up to two if you control a Crystron synchro monster. Shuffle one Crystron card from your grave or banishment into the deck, and if you do, destroy the targeted card. So being able to pop two cards on the field, that's also a nice little effect here, especially since you can target one face-up card in the field, or two of those, shuffle one Crystron card from your grave or banishment, so it lets you recycle some things and pop it, and you can do this multiple times as it is a continuous trap. So this seems like a pretty solid trap that's going to give you a lot of value in the long term. But overall, this seems like a decent line of support. I don't really know how much Crystron needed in terms of support, just because I haven't really been I'm not really familiar with the archetype, and I haven't really seen it do anything besides like Crystron Halki Fibrax, but that was outside of the archetype where people were just using it as a generic link. But besides that, it does seem like a great line of support for the deck, and I'm sure Crystron players are going to enjoy having this. But let me know what you guys think, especially if you're a Crystron player. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.